Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm here with the co-founder of this channel.
What's up, guys? We are playing Safeguard at Prison Break.
And for those of you who don't know, Safeguard is a spin-off of the survival mode in Modern Warfare 3. So let's go ahead and jump in.
And is survive 20 waves of oncoming enemies and you win.
Yeah, so unlike survival, this actually has an objective and to win. So, you know, if we don't make it today, we will probably do like a little series or something until we win.
There are lots of different types of enemies as well. You have like juggernaut types, dogs, grenade men. It's just a lot of different troops.
Strategy for the loot rounds, it's basically they just drop care packages full of random kill streaks. I say go for the more defensive stuff, like that you can place on the ground, like IMSs, sentry guns. I went for a Trinity rocket here just to clear off some enemies at the beginning of the wave.
Sentry gun are one of the most valuable things in this game, I believe, for this game mode.
Especially on this map, you have the nice building with 2 entrances that is pretty easy to cover if you have 2 players, but if you're playing by yourself, it's pretty difficult.
It's one of the easier maps, but it's still Safeguard's a pretty hard game mode.
Yeah, it's still pretty challenging. It's always pretty easy on any kind of tier 3 game mode in the beginning waves, but it gets pretty difficult. I say the difficulty is probably ramped up from survival, definitely, because well, the people start off with bulldogs, and you know, at close range you're probably gonna get pretty injured.
And we are playing on Xbox 360, and I got a PS4 recently, and we'll be bringing you this, Battlefield 4, and ME2K13 and 2K14 on that.
Yeah, I'll be picking up my next-gen console as well, so we're gonna bring you. We won't have to do split screen anymore, so we'll do some Battlefield 4. Both of us play and stuff like that. We'll bring you all kinds of stuff.
Be a lot better to watch.
So yeah, I know everyone likes to watch. Battlefield's a pretty fun game to watch, so we'll be bringing you a lot of that. But yeah, it's actually pretty much surviving like 17 rounds, because 3 of those rounds I think are loot rounds, so they're no enemies. So in reality, it's surviving 17 rounds, which is still pretty difficult.
Yes, and as you probably know, they get harder as they go. And
so our strategy is we don't really use kill streaks until like round 7, 8, because it's pretty easy onto them. But you do want to get a weapon early, because if you don't want to try to survive with a pistol, it's pretty difficult.
And there are every 5 rounds, I believe. Every 5 rounds there are the supply drops where you can get kill streaks again. So you want to kind of use them every now and then so you can refill.
Yeah, I made this mistake here of not getting a weapon on that round. I don't think they dropped one, but I do eventually pick up a weapon. They do have like ammo resupplies. They're little floating things similar to what is in zombies. They have little power-ups, if you will.
And they have ones for ammo and damage. And your guns, I don't believe they have a max for ammo, so they just keep on going up. Another what they like the generic ammo, they have a normal amount.
And there also is weapon levels, which is a pretty new thing. I don't know if this is correct, but at the higher the level, the more damage it does, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But
yeah, I'm guessing it just boosts up your stats some way, accuracy, mobility, something like that.
Right.
And you get 2 IEDs and 2 flashbangs, which helps a lot.
But there's really no like monetary system. It's you get like 10 points per hit or something. I think that goes towards your weapon level, but you know, maybe I think it'd be pretty cool to add like a monetary system, maybe in an update or something.
Yes, and during the supply drops you also get perks, which sleight of hand is probably one of my favorites, because since they just keep on coming, you need to have somebody you can reload faster so they don't get an extra.
Sleight of hand is really actually useful on LMGs, especially the M27 is my favorite, because it doesn't have an extremely long reload time to begin with for an LMG, but with sleight of hand you get 100 bullets and a fairly quick reload time, so
you're practically just constantly shooting.
Yeah, the bigger the waves get, the more less time you want to spend reloading. So That's a key thing, and you actually go down here.
Yeah, I went down here. I tried to knife, which I always get stuck in that animation, and they can shoot you while you're doing it.
Yeah,
but
it's actually like not. I mean, it doesn't mean you're like terrible at the game if you go down or anything. It's actually pretty difficult.
Pretty hard game mode.
Yeah,
it was. I should have just shot it there.
Yeah, the knifing animation is satisfying. It looks cool, but
it's not always the best.
Yeah, it can't be used for it sometimes. But
we're doing pretty good here so far. Besides my one down.
Yeah, we were doing pretty well this time. So we'll see if we win. But you do get a ballistic vest if you get a revive, which is really useful actually.
And also you have a besides the normal kill streaks you pick up in a care package, you have a soldier you can activate too, who stands right next to you, and he's big help. And
yeah.
I believe he stays there till he dies.
Yeah, huge help.
Very good at the later rounds.
I just lost my train of thought.
He also, but after you use him once, I don't think you can ever get him back. No matter what round, he just is gone.
Well, I don't know. I think if you die, you may get him back. I don't know.
Actually, maybe. All I know is if you die, you lose everything.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Also, if y'all if I believe this might happen to us, but if you both go down, if you can kill all, if the wave ends and y'all are both down, y'all still get to go back up and survive.
Right. So if there's like a couple of enemies left and you both go down, if you kill the remaining enemies, then you get to move on to the next round. But they tend to kind of run away when you both go down. Yeah.
You just gotta be clutch, kind of catching towards the end.
So you'll probably see us. I think I go for like a sniper rifle just for fun, just playing around. But you do see up in the top left-hand corner our weapon level. Mine is 2 and then 3 on the Vepr. So
Vepr's a pretty good gun, I think.
Vepr has a high fire rate and not so good range, but it is good for this close combat in this building.
Yeah, I've never used the Vepr on multiplayer online. I've used it on. It's a pretty good gun for safeguards, one of the more popular ones. Yeah.
So I think this is where I go for the sniper rifle, and so this right here is a loot round, which is on round 6. I think it varies kind of. I don't know if it is always on round 6 or something, but this time it was round 6, so I wasn't really prepared for that because I didn't use it. Neither of us used any of our kill streaks because it wasn't really needed. As you can see, we weren't really having any trouble, but those are always optional if you want to use those. Yeah,
we should have used at least maybe one of them for each.
Yeah, I always get like a trash kill streak, like Trinity missile. I wouldn't have missed that one. I could have picked up an easy one, but I did not realize it was a 2-shot kill with the sniper rifle, which is it's a bummer because it's not really that useful anymore.
And speaking of snipers, one of the kill streaks you can get, which it's called the Helo Scout. It's where you get into a helicopter with a sniper, and it's pretty good. You just have to be a good sniper for it, though.
Yeah, you also need someone on the ground to protect you. So if you're playing with, I should have knifed him there. I don't know why I didn't, but I am on the top screen. He is on the bottom screen. If y'all are wondering.
You have to have a good teammate to protect you because that's normally the way a lot of people die.
I think it would be so much easier with 3 people because you can have one person using a kill streak like a Helo Scout or a Helo Pilot.
Trinity Rocket.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, and then both guarding each 2 doorways. So on every map, you kind of want to find, depending on how many players are playing, you want to find a building with either 2 entrances if you're playing with 2 people, or 1 entrance if you're playing by yourself. 1 entrance is pretty rare to find.
Yeah, I don't think there's many of those, and even if they are, they're close quarters, which are like way too small.
Because when they start rushing, then you're gonna have trouble if you have to reload and stuff. So that's why an LMG is pretty good. So
running gun is probably a little more fun, but you can't do that in this game.
Yeah, you're gonna
hard.
Yeah, you're gonna die around, like, if you're by yourself, I would predict like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah, because it's a lot harder than you think. Like, you can die on wave 1 just as easy.
I think we've gotten to like 9 running and gunning. Because we couldn't find any camping spots and spawn. We do have the new DLC map. I think we'll record some of those. We'll bring those to you. So I like Debut a lot, and for those of you who don't know, you're in for a surprise if we do this. We probably will.
My favorite is Ignition. because I used to be a, which map was that remade of?
Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2.
I used to be a huge fan of Scrapyard, and Modern Warfare 2 is one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
I think Call of Duty Ghosts is close to being as good, but
I really enjoyed this game.
yeah, they're both really good games. I think they're good.
I don't know if I didn't discover the knife or something, but I was not knifing for some reason.
I think I activated my Vulture, is it called? Which is
yeah,
pretty much just a drone that flies above your head and shoots a machine gun. It's really valuable.
It's really useful, but
and it's easy to activate because you don't have to control it or anything.
Right. It's So I think we're around 8. So this is when it starts. When it starts getting tough is when the riot shield guys come, because
they're the hardest.
you have to double team to pretty much take down one.
And then while you're double teaming, of course, another one will come from behind you.
I think we got rushed by like 4 at one point. Not in this video, but
Fog.
Yeah, and another one.
That's how we died, I believe.
Yeah, we got rushed by 4 of them. We couldn't take them down. So
I think something I always try to do this map, whenever they're coming up the stairs, I try to jump behind them and shoot them in the back, which would work. But from the jump, you lose a lot of health, and all they gotta do is hit you once, and then you're dead.
Right.
So it's risky, but
I did pick up the RX. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Trinity rocket and take out 2 or 3. I think I take out 3. So that's useful. Especially if you can tell which ones are the riot shield guys. If you want to take that out with the Trinity missile, that's really useful. And once the destructors and stuff, those are the grenadiers basically. They'll start coming and throwing grenades up. And that's when you start kind of looking over the balcony and picking some off.
And the dogs are also really hard because they're so fast, and just like whenever multiple come at once, you shoot one, another one hits you, and then before you know it, you got grenadiers everywhere, executioners, and it just gets really hard.
Yeah, and another thing you want to do is pick up a weapon early, because you do want to stick with that weapon for the rest of the round, because I think you try to
I tried to jump over the riot shield right there. And
yeah,
I worked that time, and a dog, but
but
I think I died soon from doing that.
But you do want to stick with your 2 guns early that you pick up early, because if you pick up one and you don't have a high weapon level, like especially shotguns, I think it's like a 2 or 3 shot kill once you get in the higher waves. So you do want to pick up 2 guns early and stick with them, because you definitely I do lay down my sentry gun here, so that will rack up some kills.
But I think I got sleight of hand, or I get sleight of hand soon, which is I think is that sleight of hand?
Yeah,
I have sleight of hand, which is really most important actually.
I think I have marathon and quick draw. I didn't really go through much of the perks, but he does pull in.
Yeah, I pull out the Helo Scout, and I'm not the best sniper.
And you do, as you can see on the top screen, that once you complete a field order, you get some like a death machine thing. It's like a one-hit kill, like 1 bullet. It's crazy.
And I forgot that you could move the plane in the heli pilot, so I just now finally moved it, and I was sitting really far away, which made it a much harder shot.
I didn't even know what this was. I don't even know why I got it or what it was or anything. So I was like, well, why do I have a death machine in my hand from?
Yeah, we believe it's from field orders.
Yeah, it's if you complete a field order, you get this, which is
which they're generally like get about 10 melee kills.
Yeah, something like that. And as you can see on the top screen, that just mowed over a riot shield guy. So it's pretty useful. It does have armor piercing rounds, which that's awesome. But
yeah, and luckily with the Helo Scout, it just drops you down and lets you be right in the map. But that'll be risky if it's in the middle of the map.
Here we have another loot round on round 11, so, you know, it can vary, but mostly like every 5-6 rounds.
And I think I went up and picked up a, what was that, a sentry gun?
I went for the Trinity rocket here, just, again, it was the closest one, and I just shaved off a couple enemies. So I was only able to get 1 that time, and I'm out of ammo with my ARX, so.
I went and got another Helo Scout, which I think that turns out to be a pretty stupid mistake, because higher waves, it makes it harder for me to be defended by my partner.
And there you saw me pass up the steady aim perk, which is probably not the best idea, but it's because I thought that it replaced the perks you already had, but that's not the case. It does not replace the perks you already had.
What is the max amount of perks they let you have?
I think it's like 4 or 5.
4 or 5? I think it's 5, because I think I end up at getting 5.
Yeah, okay, well,
I think this is the way
yeah, we did.
Yeah, right, so I hope I jump over there. Oh, yep,
Yeah,
I died.
one down, and we both went down right there. And the riot shield got me as well.
So now you just gotta try to.
Yeah, we gotta try to take out all the enemies, and will we get it?
Let's see if we're clutch.
Yeah, as you can see that. I mean, some of them come for you, but the others try to run away. Yeah, as you see, that guy's running
I had to
away.
reload, and that guy got away.
And so
looks like we were clutch.
Yeah, you got a limited time to bleed out. So
and I died right there.
And I bleed out. So we got to round 12. So we will have a series in this road to victory on Safeguard. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time.